afternoon, students. I am Trish Fancher, your teacher, even though none of us will meet face-to-face this semester. At least this way you'll hear my voice, and that's something, right? I'm going to do this screencast to help you guys walk through the process of formatting and adding the citations in your sandbox and then moving that into the main article space of Wikipedia. I'm doing this mainly because I've noticed some hesitancy to work in Wikipedia. Maybe you guys are nervous. I thought that this might help a little bit. However, a lot of this information I'm going to go over you've already seen in other videos. This may just help you in a more step-by-step process. All right, let's get started. First thing, before starting to edit in the editing in Wikipedia, you need to have a couple of things. One, you need to know what you're editing, right? I'm going to be editing the Pendleton, South Carolina page. Next, I need some decent sources. For that, I have this book, Remembering South Carolina's Old Pendleton District. And I also have this website, Pendleton's Historic Foundation. I'm not getting very much information out of this, mainly from the book, because it's a more credible source. So I have all of those things. I also have already, I have all of the text that I want to add to the page already written up. I have the citations where they need to go. I'm ready to add the information and start formatting in Wikipedia. So with all that ready, you need to start in your sandbox. All of you should have a sandbox. You go to your user page. You should have a link on your user page to your sandbox. Click on that. All right, mine has nothing in it, and that's cool because I'm about to add something to it. To be able to add something, you need to know, I have a couple of tips. One, if you're writing in a Word document, which many of you are, you need to clear the formatting. There's going to be some code in there that Wikipedia is going to make look really funky. So clear the formatting, and you do that by inserting all of the text that you wrote in the Word document into a text file. That's what I have. I'm also a web editor, so I'm pretty used to working in text files. So put everything in a text file. The next bit of advice that I have for you is that you need to copy and paste the text. Most of you probably already know this, but to copy, you're going to hit Command-C on a Mac or Control-C on a PC. So you're going to select all of it. I'm hitting Command-C. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to paste. Paste is Command-V on a Mac and Control-V on a PC. So I'm going to go here, hit Edit. This is my sandbox. Hit Edit in the sandbox. Cut down a little bit. And I'm hitting Command-V. That pastes everything. All right, so now I have my text in there. It's written in correct style, although I know that there is a grammatical error somewhere, and it is anyway, I'll find it as I go along. So this is everything I want to add. This is not the 300 words that you guys have to add, so you guys are going to have to write a little bit more before the end of the day, but this is just to show you how to get started. Next, you need to format all of the text. And by formatting, I mean specifically you need to be linking a lot of different words. As many more links, the better, basically. You need to be adding bold where necessary, although I don't think there's any examples of bolding in my text. And then you need to be adding headings and subheadings, and I do have that. You guys have already seen how to do this, so I'm not going to walk it through, but I'm going to show you how to do it in my version. So I have all my text here. So history needs to be a major heading. So there's going to be 2 equal signs before and after history. And then I just want to go through and add links. You can add links anywhere. So I'm going to do land. Cherokee would be a good one. England. Andrew Pickens seems like a good one. American, I have America. Just 2 square brackets before and after everything. And we'll go ahead and do plantation. Alright, so that's good enough for now. This is basically all that I want to be doing as far as the formatting. every time you edit in Wikipedia and before you save, you want to add the edit summary. So here I'm going to do adding history and formatting to sandbox. I'm going to hit save. And it looks pretty good, right? It's not too bad. I'm going to be taking this out, by the way, the Pendleton, the link that's there. There should be no external links in your actual article. All right, so that's the next step. The next thing you have to do is insert citations. And I'm going to show you how to do that. You have another video, but I want to make sure that you understand. So I'm going to go back to my sandbox, hit edit. And basically, I have the page numbers after everything that I summarized, and that was just useful for me. You don't have to add the page numbers to everything if you don't want to. I'm going to cite the book first, and this is a whole book on the history of Pendleton, so I imagine that I would use this if I were writing this whole article multiple times, so it's going to be a good example. I'm going to go to templates, and this is a book, so I'm going to hit cite book, if you see that. Last name, his name is Batters. I don't remember his first name. Hurley. I can go like, I'm just copying this. Hurley. Title. This was from 2006. Publisher is History. Let's see. History Press. Just add as much of this information as you can. I got all of this from page 13 to page 27. And then this is, I have the URL. It doesn't have to be the whole book, but something to help whoever it is that might be doing the research. And then the ref name is what you're going to use to save you tons of time. If you add the ref name, then I'll show you how you can go back so you don't have to fill in all this information by hand every time. I'm just going to make the ref name Batter. One, because that's a pretty cool last name, and two, because it's pretty easy to remember what you're citing when you're just using the author's last name. So let's insert that. All right, so that's the first citation. It's hard to tell what it looks like now, but let's say we want to add another citation after this sentence also. All we have to do is hit named references. There's going to be this drop box and Batter. Insert, and that will show up a second time. Here's another example. All I have to do is hit named references, Batter, insert. Done. So all three of those citations will be very, very fast. The next citation that I have, let me take this out, is from this Pendleton Historic Foundation. So I'm going to go here, go templates, web. With the web, you're not going to know a lot of this information, and that's absolutely fine. I don't know the name of the author. I do know the URL, so I can put that in there. A lot of the information isn't available, and that usually means it's not as credible of a work, right? But it'll give us something to work with for now. The work is absolutely required, this option here, and it's kind of ambiguous what it is. Basically, you're going to want to put the main name of the website, which is also Pendleton Historic Foundation. So I'm just going to put that in here twice. But yeah, that you kind of have to make an educated guess on what you would call the work, and it would be like the main name of the website. And then you're going to want to add the ref name. So I would just call this maybe Pendleton Historic. All right, and you don't want to have spaces with this one. And that's all you have to do. And hit insert. I only have one citation in here, but if I were to use it again later on, which I may, then I can use it again. So all of my citations are added. I'm going to do my edit summary. Save. Let's see how it looks. Alright, so it looks good, but we have this weird error here. Actually, when you move all of this content over to the main page, it's not going to be there, but I'll show you how to fix it. And if you just read it, it tells you how to fix it. You're going to hit edit, and you need a ref tag. So that's going to be curly bracket, ref list, curly bracket, And I didn't like the way some of this looked, so I'm going to go ahead and make this one big paragraph. Okay. Adding ref list and save page. Done. It's beautiful. We have 2 citations. Wikipedia cites or organizes it and formats it, all of the citations for you. You can see if you hit B, so if you want to see what that citation is, it's going to highlight the second one, the area that citation matches. So all the formatting for these citations is done for you, which is really cool. So we're ready to go here. The next step that you have to do is check everything, because everything has to be perfect on Wikipedia. Let's just assume I did it, because I have read it over a couple of times. We also see that the formatting is correct and the citations are correct. So we're ready to move on. The next thing you need to do is move from the sandbox into the main article. And to do that, you're just going to copy and paste. But you absolutely cannot copy and paste from this view. You absolutely have to copy and paste only from the edit screen. So I'm not going to copy and paste ref list, just the text that you're adding. So I'm going to add all of that. I'm hitting Command C. I'm going over to the Pendleton, South Carolina article. I'm adding a new section, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the top, hit Edit. Because history is typically found very close to the top on these kind of articles, I'm going to put it right before geography. You're going to have to search through because it is a little funny looking, but if you just search through for where you're looking. I'm going to add this section right before geography. I'm going to hit Command V and paste that, and that pastes everything. And then I'm going to scroll down. Edit summary is adding history section, and I'm going to hit save. Alright, that looks lovely. It has citations, it has links, has a new section. If you'll notice, now the citations are 3 and 4. That's because Wikipedia automatically formats those for you. So that looks good. The only thing left you have to do is check everything, make sure it looks perfect. Let's hope it will. I'll do that. And I hope this has been helpful. Please ask me any questions that you may have, and good luck editing. Bye.